Everybody, this is Pastor Elvis, and we're here at the Elvis Newhart Network. A very special guest in the studio today, and this absolutely gorgeous city in front of us. Today in the studio, we have Biker Girl going to share a wonderful testimony. I believe she's titling it Praying for Practical Help. So what I'm going to do, welcome into the studio today.
Thank you, Pastor Elvis.
Yes, absolutely. So it's really great to have her in here today and to share her wild and adventure-filled tale of her in Canada. And Biker Girl, why don't you just take it away and tell me what beautiful city we're looking at right now.
The picture you're seeing is Calgary in Canada, Alberta. And my testimony starts with a journey, or it's a trip I made from Calgary to Vancouver. And I dreamed a long time doing a bike tour in Canada. And actually, one miracle is that I finally found the courage to plan this trip and to realize it.
To go and do it, right. And
yes.
You had been to other countries before, right?
Yes. And actually, all the trips before were just practice for this trip.
For this trip, wow.
Yes.
What are some of the other countries or places that you had already biked through?
In Norway.
Norway, okay.
Norway,
wow.
Germany and Switzerland.
Wow. You probably covered all of Germany, right?
Netherlands. Yeah, actually, yes.
Yeah, a lot of it, right? A lot of it. You were also in the Netherlands,
yes.
In Holland.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, okay. Wow. Boy, all the places where you've been biking. That's incredible. And all those were practice trips for this one here.
Yes.
Why don't you explain a little bit what's going on with Calgary? Is that you in the airplane right there? Or?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
But one major problem or burden, wie sagt man, Hindernis?
Challenge?
Challenge. If you do a bike tour overseas, is how do you get your bike where you want to bike?
Oh.
So
it didn't fit in the overhead compartment.
No, not really.
Oh, you had to do something special for it.
Yes.
Okay.
And I did quite some research, and if you start looking in the internet or in personal, just asking around, you get all these horror stories. It's really not that easy.
Oh.
So finally, I went to an outdoor shop here in Hamburg, and they have very good employees there. They are all they have experiences. So I went and spoke with one guy who had experiences with doing bike tours overseas. And he gave me some tips and hints. And in the end, he said, let me quote, because I wrote that down. You can try this or that with your bike. In the end, you still have to trust God that it survives the flight well.
Oh.
And then he said, he told me he had twice his bike was crashed totally.
Wow.
So
that was encouraging.
Yeah, very encouraging. But the quote was very encouraging because, I mean, people in Germany, they don't talk like this.
Right.
He could have said, you have to cross your fingers or
right. Knock
you have
on
to
wood
knock
3
on
times.
wood. Yes,
right.
yes, something like that, But no, he said you have to trust God. I said, okay, God, I hear you. And I prayed. I said, okay, there is no fixed solution for this, so I have to think of a solution for myself. And I prayed, and even now, after more than 10 years, I think this solution was really, this didn't come from me. This was God's answer to my prayer.
Right. So you were like already praying for practical help and praying practical prayers before the trip even started.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Right. You get your bike there in one piece.
Yes, of course.
Incredible.
Because I didn't want to get there to Calgary and then don't have a bike and then I don't know. I couldn't buy another bike, and if you're a little bit familiar with biking, if you go on a longer tour, the bike really has to fit to your body with all the measurings, and so I thought, okay, I think I have to build something. So the guy also said some people don't wrap the bike at all because then the workers at the airport, they see, oh, it's fragile and it's a bike. You have to be careful. Hopefully they think
Hopefully,
that.
yeah.
Yes.
One can always hope and pray.
Yes.
Right.
And others, they say, no, my bike travels only in a hard shell case,
Right.
special made for bikes. But that was no option for me. So I thought, okay, I have to build something to prevent that the bike gets crashed between heavy cargo.
Crushed, right, exactly.
Crushed. And so I built something so it wouldn't get crushed, and I protected it with other parts. I protected just with you can show the first picture there.
Right. And okay, so let's go to this one here.
It's a little bit hard to explain.
Right. Here we go.
This is how it looked. The wooden parts, maybe you can go over to the next picture too.
Next picture, okay.
Yeah, because you can see from the front for what this is, what the wooden parts are for. It's
stability for what?
Yeah, das sind so Stäbe.
Right.
Like sticks in between. I screwed it in there, and
we're talking about these right now.
Yeah.
I'm just moving.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
There we go.
And then I put it's like isolation foam.
Right, foam. We see the foam
around, so the bike wouldn't get crushed by it.
Wow. And up there too. Incredible. So where did you get this design, this plan?
Just was my idea. I mean,
just came to you, huh?
Yes, was downloaded from heaven, I guess.
You prayed for a solution, and this showed up.
Yes.
And you built this with your own hands.
Yes.
Incredible. Okay.
It's all stuff I got at the Bauhaus. What is the Bauhaus?
Bauhaus. It's the name of a place.
Bauhaus.
Like Home Depot. So
okay.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Okay, so good. Anything else on this one here you want to talk about? This is pretty incredible. And then the last picture we had too was, I'd like to go back to the previous picture here just for a second.
Yeah.
So folks can really appreciate the thing here. Look at that.
So all the parts that could be damaged and that are very fragile, I wrapped some foam around so it
look
would
at this
be
here.
Protected.
That's all your gears and everything.
Yes.
Wow, incredible. And then both sides with like this here to keep it, and also the foam to keep it from getting crushed.
Yeah.
And that just all came to you after prayer.
Yes.
Right, you prayed for that? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and then I heard from one guy, it's good to you can wrap things in plastic foil. And if you do it twice or 3 times, it gets really fast, really
solid.
Solid.
I'm just showing this picture again. Okay.
Yes. And I did it after doing all this. And I wrapped it in plastic foil. And it looked like this.
Wow. It looks well protected.
Yeah, it looks like a butterfly in its cocoon.
Butterfly. That's a good way to put it. A butterfly in its cocoon. Awesome. Okay.
Why I think it's I'm still amazed because it worked so well for me. First, because I thought this is really a good way of protection, not overprotected, but it's well protected. Then the material is very light, so
incredible.
it's not heavy. Since I was going by myself, I still had to be able to handle the bike and my luggage and to carry it.
Right.
So,
Right.
and this was
Incredible.
this was easy to do for me. It wasn't expensive at all. And I, when I got there, I could take all the material off. Of course, the plastic foil I threw away, but I could screw it up and off and take all the material off. And then I could put all the things together, and it was like a little package.
Right.
And I could send this package to Vancouver.
To Vancouver.
So I had all the material to going back again.
Well, there you go. So you were going to start off in Calgary.
Yes.
Is there any reason why you started in Calgary? Like, why didn't you start in Toronto?
I wanted to go through the Rocky Mountains.
For the Rocky Mountains.
Yes.
Okay, right.
Mhm.
Okay. And
Yes.
and how far is it from Calgary to Vancouver, roughly?
I looked it up. Here, 900 miles.
900 miles.
Yes.
But in Canada, don't they use kilometers?
Yes, kilometers. 1,450 kilometers.
1,450 kilometers.
Yes.
Okay, so we go to 900 miles.
Yes.
You were going to take your bike 900 miles across Canada.
That was a plan. Yes.
Okay, we see the need for prayer, don't we?
Yes.
That was the plan. Okay,
That was the plan. Yes.
excellent. So where are we at now?
Oh,
Where should we
okay.
go?
So I was really excited with this solution, and so I brought it to the airport, and actually the people who received my
Mm-hmm.
who took my bike, they really nodded their heads and looked at me and gave me thumbs up.
She must be a profi. She's done this before.
No.
I bet you she found that on the internet. No, this is amazing.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
And where are we going now? Back here?
Let me think.
So you
Yes.
did- so you
Go to the the next.
Yeah,
this one.
Here
Yes.
we go. Right. Let's go back here because here you are flying into Calgary.
Yes.
How long does that flight take from Germany to Calgary? Do you remember again?
10 hours?
About 10 hours?
Yes, something like that.
Wow. Incredible. Okay. So here we are.
So I came, I landed, and I was, of course, I was very excited, but also nervous if everything would work out like I planned to. And of course, I was jet lagged. And when I received my bike at Calgary, I thought the plastic was something
Torn.
Yes. And I saw both of my tires were flat. I couldn't see and recognize if something was broken.
Okay.
But I was really down, and fear came up, and I thought, okay, here you are.
Everything that you had feared happened.
Yes.
Oh,
And
boy.
you thought God
Oh,
would
boy.
help you, and
You trusted God. You fool. Right? Is that how the voices were talking?
yes,
Yeah, there you
yes,
go.
pretty much.
There you go.
And I had left out some air out of the tires.
Awesome.
Because of the pressure,
The air pressure.
the air
right.
pressure.
I
Yes,
was going to ask if you did that.
yes,
Right.
but I didn't let all the air out because of the
The rims.
the rims
Mhm.
to protect the rims too.
So-
I left
Good
a
move.
little bit in, but I
Good
saw right away there was no air in it. Must have exploded or something, and the plastic was torn somehow. So I put the bike in a taxi and drove with a taxi to the youth hostel. That was my first stop there in Calgary. And I was too tired to look at it. I just put it in the yard and checked in and slept.
Okay. Is this a picture of the youth hostel here?
Actually, no. I
Let's
think
see. Is that the
I had it somewhere,
is
but
the one on the left or the right?
no. But this is somewhere in Calgary.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, do you know the elevation of Calgary? I really don't, but because sometimes you're really high.
No, it's not high.
It's not high?
It's not high because it's
Pretty-
from the Rocky Mountains. You go through the foothills, and then it's like
Mhm.
like
It's on the
prairie.
plains.
Plains.
The Canadian
Mhm.
plains, yeah.
Mhm.
I believe Calgary and also Regina or Regina. Is it Regina? Help me. Canadians, our Canadian friends out there, help us out with that one. Regina, it's like in the middle of a wheat field. So anyway.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, boom, there's these Rocky Mountains
Yes.
out of the middle of nowhere.
Mhm.
Incredible. So yeah, I don't know the elevation. I was thinking about your tires again. I'm trying to figure out. And who knows who tore the plastic? Was it customs that couldn't tell it was a bicycle, right? So anyway, kind of hard to identify. So, these people who always want to smuggle bikes into Canada.
Yes, yes, probably.
Okay, so where are we at here? Maybe another great picture
Yes,
of Calgary.
that's Calgary, right?
And there's there, and great town. This is, wow, this is you. Okay.
Sorry, I somehow I lost the picture from the youth hostel. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
That next morning, after breakfast, and after a lot of prayer, I had another look at my bike. And if you look close enough, I was just overtired and there was a lot of fear in my mind. I didn't see that one of the workers at the airport, he had punched the plastic to let out all the air. And he made a note, what's written there?
Please handle with care.
Yeah, that was my writing, but the other one was not my writing. That was please deflate tires. So he not only deflated the tires to protect it.
Okay.
He told me and let me know that he did it.
Well, there you go. But you found that note on the next day, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, and I suppose there might be a policy they have if you take bikes or where they put them on a plane, you've got to complete, but you did deflate your tires.
Yeah, but not totally.
And maybe they have to do it totally.
Okay,
there we go.
So
well, that was nice.
That was more than nice.
That was like an angel. He knew what was happening.
Yes. And
so the worst thing to happen to you wasn't the worst thing to happen to you.
Exactly.
There you go.
Yes. And needless to say, I was major released and happy to find out nothing was broken and everything was fine. My bike was very fine, and I just could tore up the rest of the plastic. And next picture you can see.
Here we go. Let's see. Whoops.
How the butterfly comes out of the cocoon.
Out of the cocoon.
Here it is.
Incredible.
So the stuff in front of the bike, that's all the material I needed for wrapping it up.
Incredible.
So I put it together in a package. That's the next picture.
Wow. So all that stuff there was on that bike previously.
Yes.
Okay. And the next picture, you made a package.
That's a package. And I sent it over to Vancouver.
To Vancouver, your destination spot.
Yes.
That's kind of smart. That's cool.
I sent it by UPS and they could store it there until I got there.
Okay. So here we go. So here you are. The bike is unwrapped. The bike's put together, and you're gonna hit the road, right?
Yes.
Okay. And your name's not even Jack, but you hit the road.
Yes.
Incredible. That gives you a picture almost how flat it is there, right? So let's see how we're doing here. Great. Okay. And
so first day, I think, I don't remember, 1 or 2 days to get some groceries and some protein bars and things I couldn't take with me on the flight.
Right.
And I also looked for map material. I didn't had GPS or something at that time.
There wasn't a whole bunch of smartphones at that time.
No, I had no smartphone with me.
Wow. What was the world like before smartphones? Well, we're going to see today.
Yes,
there you go.
So I had...
And you mean you were going by paper maps?
Yes.
Wow, this is an old-time story, isn't it? Okay. There we go.
So, but on this maps, I couldn't find a good road that would lead from Calgary to the Rocky Mountains.
Okay.
So I thought, well, I have to find it by myself somehow. And the first day I started my trip was a Sunday. So I tried to go along the river that's flowing through Calgary, but somehow I couldn't go there. So I had to look a little bit. I didn't want to buy a map from Calgary because then I have to carry all the stuff with me, you know?
Right.
I thought it's not so difficult. So I will find the way out.
You could see the mountains, right?
Yes.
Yeah, just see them and pedal to the west. What's going on, right?
But it shouldn't be so difficult, you know?
Right.
So I was on my way, and after a while, I was lost. So and since it was Sunday, there were not many people around. I was not in the middle of the city. I was already
on the outskirts.
And there were two bikers. And I asked them for the way, and they said, "Oh, no problem. They can show me the way."
Oh.
So I followed them, and we took some shortcuts through, it wasn't a street. It was like a bike path bike and pedestrians only. So, and then we came up to a little hill where there were a construction area and houses that were just built. Some people moved in already, but not all the houses were ready, but the streets were ready. And suddenly a car came towards us, and he drove very slowly. He rolled down the window and he held out a rain jacket. And he was shouting something to us. And the two guys and I, we wondered, and then he came close and he handed me my rain jacket.
Oh.
I had lost it.
When did you find out you lost your rain jacket?
There.
Really?
When he handed it me. And then...
Wait. He handed you your rain jacket?
Yes.
Incredible. What was his name? Michael? Gabriel? What was it? Which angel was that in the car?
I forgot to ask.
Wow.
And I was wondering because we had gone uphill somewhere, and that's probably what I thought where it got lost.
Right.
But the two guys asked the driver, "Where did you find the rain jacket?" And he told them, and then they made big eyes and they asked, "How did you find us?"
Right.
Because we took ways where you couldn't go with the car.
Wow.
And he came from the other direction. He had to make the car had to go somewhere around to find us.
Wow.
So this was really a miracle.
Should we take a look at the miracle jacket? Is that the one you want? You want to do it? This will take a little bit, folks.
Yes.
We got to load up another thing, another program here. I have another computer that's opening this for us here. Let's see if it shows up. Oh, it's not showing up.
It's not
in the picture thing.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a nice jacket, though. It's a nice blue jacket. Why isn't this should really show up? What's going on, man?
Well, but I mean,
anyway.
This whole, it showed me God was really watching over me.
From the beginning.
I mean, that was just my first 2 hours or so.
What an adventure you already had.
Yes. And I mean, the rain jacket, that was my jacket. And there were not many shops after that, where I could get a new rain jacket.
God knew.
Yes. And I mean, a good rain jacket is expensive too. So yes.
Yes. It was a nice jacket, folks. I can't get the PDF thing to come up on the picture here. So it's a very nice jacket. Yeah. Wow.
So then we were on this hill, and then the guy said, "Okay, this direction is to the Rocky Mountains."
It looks like there's only one direction there.
Yes.
It is a straight road going west.
Yes.
Wow.
So I followed this street.
Mm-hmm.
And
you don't really need a map for that, do you?
No.
Right,
no.
just follow that.
Mhm.
So, okay.
Yes. You can go to the next picture.
Okay.
Yes. That's just how it looked. Right and left.
Wow.
Nice area.
Very nice. Okay.
That's around Calgary.
Okay.
And then after I crossed the 22, that's going north-south, the road changed to this one.
Wow. That's
Still-
a little dirt road with, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Still nice area, but gravel road. Yes.
Wow, gravel road. What did you have for tires on? Did you have mountain biking tires or did you have like a street tire?
Yeah.
Can't see.
Street. It's a street tire, but with a good grip.
With a good grip.
Mm-hmm.
And it worked okay on this. Yeah, that's what the Canadians call a road. That's probably a super highway. Yeah. And what I also find impressive is I'm looking at everything on your bike there.
Yeah, you see, I was still working on it, how to get everything there. And you can see the blue rain jacket on top now.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I wonder where it fell off from. Right. So,
Yeah.
where it was. Okay, so we got the blue rain jacket on top.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And look at everything on there. And folks, again, this is also without GPS, smartphones, Google Maps. This is hilarious. What year was this?
2007, I think.
2007.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go.
So next picture.
Next one.
Still the same road. Sometimes cars came by.
Wow. For those of us who've lived in the Midwest of America, in the West of America, and also up here in the Calgary area, we know that roads do this. Wait, there's a tractor and there's something in the road right there. You can't even hardly see. Okay.
Yes.
So what do we got going on here?
So I thought, okay, I'm still at the first part of this day distance, way away from Rocky Mountains. I thought it won't work that way. It will take me forever to get to the mountains. And I thought, okay, I'm going north to the highway, and I have to use the highway because in Canada, as biker, you can use the highway.
Okay. Wow.
Even if it's not so beautiful to do, but
wow.
It gets me it gets me to the mountains.
Where you want to go.
Yes.
So we have all the dust here too, and should we go to the next picture?
Mm-hmm.
And what are we watching here?
Oh, that's the way to the highway.
Oh, rough road. Okay.
Yes, rough road, still rough road.
Please notice how flat it still is there. Yeah. That's how that part of the world is. It's that flat.
Yes.
So, okay.
And that's the highway.
And we'll find. There you go.
That's the highway.
A Canadian highway.
So I used the highway to go west. And what you don't see on this picture, it was very hot on this day. We had like 33 Celsius.
Wow, that's up in the 90s. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I had enough water with me, but it got hot. It got really hot.
Yeah, and so you had to pack all your water with you.
Yes.
All your food with you. Everything else with you.
Yeah.
What'd you say it was? 34?
33.
It was 33. So let's just do a little check here.
I think 90
94?
something.
Here you go. 33 to F says 91.4 degrees Fahrenheit. So they have.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Oh, and I was paddling away. Oh, something else.
What's going on?
Usually, or very often, there is a wind coming from down from the Rocky Mountains into the low country. So
right. So to the plains.
Yes, to the plains. So I was expecting headwind, and I prayed that it wouldn't be so hard, and I had tailwind.
No, wait a minute here.
Yes.
Everybody on the planet knows that the wind comes down off the mountains and blows across the plain. This is why those of us that have lived there before, we know them as the westerlies.
Mm-hmm.
And you had wind blowing from the east.
Yes.
Which is usually a sign that there's a tornado coming. But I don't see any tornadoes here. You had tailwind.
I had tailwind. Later on in the day,
that's incredible. It's a miracle.
It changed a little bit,
Right.
and I had a little headwind. But in the beginning, I had tailwind, and I was so happy.
Tailwind.
Yes.
I'm always happy for tailwind.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Incredible.
But anyway, it got really hot, and as you can see, the scenery didn't change very much around the highway. Left and right, there is nothing.
No, I don't see a lot of mountains.
A lot of mountains, and no shade, no trees.
Oh,
nothing.
That's right. In that part of the world, there's no trees.
Yes.
I come out of Montana, which is kind of like below this area. We have that too. We have a national forest in Montana with one tree in it. So anyway, you're right. Look, there's not a lot of trees or whatever on the road here too. So
and no rest stop or something. No shade. No shade. I got really hot. I got really hot.
Okay.
So, and I thought, okay, maybe I take an exit and go for a while so I can cool off somewhere.
Right.
But, there came an exit, but if you looked as far as you can look, there was no tree, nothing that would spend some shade. So, but the exit sign, the exit sign itself gave a little bit of shade. And this little bit of shade... It hit a pole, one of those poles here.
Okay.
Yeah. So I could sit there in this little bit of shade and lean against this pole.
Wow.
To cool down.
Wow.
I was exhausted, I tell you.
If we had a picture of that, but you're probably too tired to take a picture of that.
That's the case.
Oh, man.
I was too tired to take a picture.
Oh, man.
So I was sitting there and thinking and praying. And hearing voices like, hello, are you okay?
Really?
I turned around and there was a biker.
Another biker.
Needless to say, the only biker I met that day.
Wow. Well, look at this here. You don't see a lot of bikers. And if you're heading west, notice how few cars there are on the westbound lane of this thing.
So there was a biker with the racing bike. And I told him, well, yes, I'm okay, but I'm a little hot and exhausted. So he gave me some of his energy drink. He filled it in one of my empty bottle. He filled a little bit in there. So I had some energy drink. And it really helped me.
Now, that was like a powder or electrolytes or something.
I don't know what it was.
Okay. Well, it was definitely not Red Bull or Monster energy drink or whatever.
I don't know.
But you didn't care. It helped you. It's like
it helped me.
There you go. Okay, could have been Canadian moonshine, but it helped you get up that mountain. Okay.
Yeah.
Incredible.
And a few miles later, I got to stop a gas station.
Oh God, thank you.
And there I got some shade and wind and cool water and ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yes.
Awesome.
So I could rest there and really cool off.
Wow. Again, folks, this isn't like 91, 92 degree weather here. It is a westerly wind. Again, for those of you that know about, I'm sorry, it was an easterly wind. And winds that come out of the east usually bring a lot of hot air and sometimes bad weather for them. But like we say, we usually call that a tornado wind where we were in Montana. But it looks like the day was fine there. It was clear and sunny and everything.
Wow, that explains. Towards the evening, there was like a thunderstorm coming up. But I prayed.
You prayed again.
Yes, that I would get there dry and find a campground. And the thunderstorm went away.
It went away. Changing weather patterns all over Canada. Excellent. Another practical prayer.
Yes.
Incredible. And also, we're not even far down the road yet. And I find it really incredible how God keeps sending people along your way.
Yes.
He had to send the one guy to find your coat. He had to send the 2 bikers to help you get out of town.
Yes.
He sent a biker here, a biker angel here
With energy drink.
With energy drink and everything. Wow. Biker girl being followed by biking angels.
Yes.
This is incredible. And changing the weather. So okay.
So after 85 kilometers,
85 kilometers.
I reached the Rocky Mountains, or at least, do I have pictures from the foothills?
I believe you do. I think that's the next one here, right? Hey, there we can start seeing things, right?
Yeah.
Well, you see the. Sometimes in America they call that the front range. Maybe in Canada too, but the front range where you see the foothills going in, or right before the foothills, and then up into the mountains. It's getting promising. I see some trees too.
Yes.
There you go.
But too far to get there with your bike, you know.
Okay. Okay, so we see the foothills.
Yeah. And then there was a campground. Of course, I wanted not to stay on the highway.
Right.
I wanted to go south, Kanaskesis Valley, I think it's called.
Okay.
So, and at this cross point, there was mark on my map that there would be a campground.
Okay.
It wasn't very nice. It was huge, few people there, and I was going around there and looking for a place. And then those nice people there, you can show the next ones. Yeah.
We'll look at some of the natives. And
they said, hey, you can put your bike, your tent right next to our trailer, so you don't need an extra place, and you don't have to pay for the campground.
One moment here.
Doesn't show.
Why does that one not show? Let's try this one. I have an idea.
Something not working.
Wait, hold on. Here we got one down here. I think I have a suspicion here. And what has gone on is I believe this little cache here might be full.
Okay.
So let's try this, and I'll try not to wipe anything out. We're going to start here. No, not Vita Hairstone. One moment. There we are back on the thing. And it says, we'll go back here. We'll find it here quick. All the fenster schließen. We come there, and we're going to go to your fun friends.
Yes. And
we were right. Okay, so we got so many.
Now we can go forward with this arrow, maybe?
Maybe. Don't worry about that.
Yes.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
We'll try it. Let's try it for a bit, okay?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
So they allowed me to put my tent right next to their trailer.
Wow. So this is you right here.
Yes. That's
Casa Biker Girl.
Yes.
Okay. You're home.
So, and then one of the guys, he asked me, do you want to eat with us? And I was very happy because, I mean, this was my first day. It was a hot day.
Yes.
It was a very simple campground, nothing where you could buy something.
I could see that here. Wow.
I would have lived from some protein powder or something,
a protein bar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
After a day like this.
Yeah. So he said, no, sure, you can eat with us. So he said, and this, I wrote this down, this quote. He said, let me see. He laughed and he said, well, when I talked to Jesus yesterday, he told me you would be coming. So we prepared extra portion of food.
Wow.
And was laughing. The other guy, they were no Christians. The other guy was laughing even harder and said, ha, ha, ha. When have you talked to Jesus the last time?
Yesterday. Yeah, but
and inside, I was laughing inside. I said, you guys are making jokes.
Yeah.
But you don't know what you're saying.
You guys are making jokes.
Yes.
Why would he say that Jesus spoke to him yesterday when they're not even really Christians or Jesus people, right?
Yeah.
And I think the Holy Spirit did speak to him because that's happened in the Bible, and that's how it works.
Yes.
He knows where his people are going, right? Yeah. Ask Nebuchadnezzar. And And so I believe the Holy Spirit spoke to him and said, prepare an extra thing.
Yes.
There's going to be a starving German showing up.
Isn't that awesome?
That is awesome.
This is just my first day, you know?
Yeah, your first day. It's like, wow. Right.
I was really blown away.
So there was lots of confirmation in the beginning.
Yes.
After all the stuff with the airplane and the bike, and
Yes.
it's amazing here on the first day of how many people God has just, we say just through a pure coincidence brought
Yes.
across your path.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Very nice people from Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesotans, that's why.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
We love our Minnesotans.
Yes.
Yes. Shout out to all of our Minnesotan listeners there.
Oh.
Thank you, Minnesota. You saved Biker Girl.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
This is
Thank
really
you
great. So we
very
got the
much.
bike right here.
Yes.
And there's another pack there. And look at this. You got your one-person biker tent here.
Yes.
I'm
that's
moving
right.
around on it. What's this? Is this a water bottle or something like that? Or
I don't know.
we don't know. Something red. Fine. There you go. And 3 very nice Minnesotans who Jesus talked to the day before.
Yes.
Saying, bring extra food. That is incredible. And I'm starting to see some mountains in the background.
Yes.
Actually, it's probably just the foothills, but still, they look like mountains.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. Where should we go now?
So from next day, I went south. That's the highway. It's the 40,
Okay.
but it's not a highway like Autobahn. It's
Right.
It's just a
That's a highway.
nice
Right.
road.
Okay, we'll click on that one.
Okay. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
that worked. Okay, good.
Kanaska's country. Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It
Can
was
you pronounce that word, Biker Girl?
which word?
The one that's right on the screen right there.
Kanaska's?
Yeah, Kanaskasis. Yes.
Kanaskasis.
There you go. Awesome. That's a whole big sign there. Okay, and what?
So the when I first thought of biking through the Rocky Mountains, I thought, oh no, this is very steep and anstrengend, difficult. Yeah.
Right.
But it's not like if Europeans listen to this, it's not
Right.
like the Alps.
Right.
It's more like the roads have you gain bit by bit altitude.
Right.
But it's going.
They're more level.
Yes.
So I experienced that just about a month or so ago when I was in East Germany,
Mm-hmm.
up in a beautiful part there, a forest there or whatever. Their roads are like, oh, hi, welcome, go straight up, right? It's like, okay, they don't waste any time getting up there.
Yeah.
But you can see here too that it looks kind of level.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that had to help you.
But of course, over the time, it goes the whole day. It goes upwards,
And
Yes.
Canada is a big country, is it? not?
Yes. You have to gain some altitude somehow,
It gets high sometimes.
So, but after a while, I tried to change my mind because it if you look up the mountains, I think, oh my gosh, if this is this too much? Did I make too big plans?
Right. Was I too ambitious?
Yes. So then after a while, I thought, okay, if it's going upwards, I'm gaining muscle. If it's and altitude, if it's going downwards, I gain miles.
There you go.
So
That's a good
I was
attitude.
always gaining.
That's good. Exactly. Right. Except probably in the weight category. We'll talk that one there too, because of the incredible amount of calories you must have been burning every day. Wow.
Yeah,
So
but I got fat.
the angels fed you
yes,
well along the way,
yes.
right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Just like we read in the Bible.
I had several people who fed me.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised you don't have birds coming out of heaven with like meals
no,
or something.
no.
So.
Don't
Okay,
remember that.
great. So this is
Mhm.
Highway 40.
Okay, Highway 40.
And
Yes.
then eventually it leads to, hold on, let's try this again.
I
I think this will work now
Mhm.
that we,
Yeah, great. This is still
Wow.
Kanaskasis Road or
where are we
Kanaskasis.
here? Where are
That's
we here?
still the same road.
Is that a river or is that a lake? or-
It's a lake.
I know it says Barrier Lake there,
Yeah.
but it's like
Hmm.
incredible.
Yeah.
And these are still the little mountains.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So here we go. You had a lot of people cheering you along the way, it looks like here, when we go to the
Yeah.
next little picture.
That were my friends.
Who's this little guy?
Yeah, some of the friends,
Oh, some of the friends
showing
that
up and saying, "Yeah, go on, pedal. You're doing great."
cheering you on. That's
Yes.
awesome, right? Actually, this guy's looking like, would you happen to have one of those protein bars? You got a protein bar?
No. Not for you.
Okay, not for you. Okay, that's right. He's just asking.
Yeah.
No, like they say in Germany, it doesn't cost you to ask.
Yeah.
So here we go. We'll go on to the next one.
Yeah. Just go.
Oh, wow,
Just
there's another one. There's a lot of those little
Some
guys there.
wildlife pictures here.
Wildlife pictures. Here we go. And what's the next one?
That's
Now
that's another one.
That's cute. What's that?
We call it Streifenhörnchen. I don't know. The other one.
Striped chipmunks or something?
Yeah, maybe. Mm-hmm.
I think the other ones might have been prairie dogs, but don't say that too loud.
Yeah.
So anyway, okay.
Maybe. And the next one too.
Okay.
Yeah. So mountains are getting a bit higher.
Yeah, I believe we were happy for that road on the side. And look at that.
Yes.
Ooh. Of course, your goal was just to bike across Canada, not to bike up the mountains, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. And they have a lot of room where they can kind of make the roads flat. So here we go. Let's see what happens with our next picture.
So the campground that I was heading next was was next to this road, but to get there you had to go really downhill because the road was not really down in the valley. It was on the side of the mountain a little bit.
Wow.
So to get to this campground, you have to get really downhill, and it was steep.
Wow.
So
are we in the right spot? We're in bear country right now.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
I'm getting to this soon. So, but going down to this steep road, I thought by myself, oh my gosh, this is really steep. I mean, it was so steep. I had to use my brakes. I couldn't just let it run.
Wow.
It was really, and I thought it takes me the whole morning to get out here again.
Oh boy, because you had to go back up.
Yes, but
you're going to gain muscle, right?
Yes, I had no other choice.
Okay.
So, and then there's the sign reminded me again that I am in bear country. Although I had a lot of people, or I had people already at home who told me about what I have to do if grizzlies encounter me.
Oh.
One gave me even a DVD with a video as tutorial or tutorial. Yeah.
Right. What to do when the bears get you or what?
Yes.
Oh wait. Yes.
Do you remember?
It helped you too, didn't it?
Yes.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Always there with wisdom and
what's the movie? The Edge.
The Edge, or
The Edge.
On the Razor's Edge, right? Anthony Hopkins.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
But you learned everything you needed to know in that one.
Yeah, of course.
They were in the Canadian mountains too.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now, do not feed any wildlife. Store food inside of your vehicle. Did you do that? Did you obey the sign?
Yes, I obeyed.
You store it in the vehicle. Keep campsites clear of garbage.
Yes.
And if the bears come up to your bike, you just roll up the windows, right?
Yes,
Okay.
of course.
There we go.
When I entered the campground, they warned me right away that 2 grizzlies were seen during the last days, and they tried to keep them away with the dogs, but I should be careful.
Okay.
Just to add to my adventure.
To add to your adventure,
Yes.
absolutely. Should we try the next one?
Yes.
Now, this one isn't showing up, but we're going to try to click it anyway. What do we got?
I don't know what it is. So.
Nope. It's just a little X right there.
Yes.
So we're going to go on one more.
Next one.
And there you go.
Yeah, I had to add this, and it's my picture. It's not a grizzly. It's a brown bear.
Brown bear.
But it wasn't at that campground. It was somewhere else.
Okay. So here we go. So then you finally made it down the steep hill.
Yes.
You made it past the grizzlies and the brown bears here.
Yes.
Okay.
And I got to a beautiful campground.
Oh my, look at that.
That's a campground I love,
Wow.
It really through the trees you can see the next tent or trailer somewhere, It's not like in Germany where you hear when the next the people in the next tent are coughing or something.
Okay.
You know.
So you're saying you had a little space,
Yes.
enough space for each other.
Yes.
And this actually looks pretty clean here. It doesn't look like a California forest, but it looks like it's well taken care of.
Yeah.
And look at the campground. You had a fire pit.
Yeah.
And a wonderful table. And then we see your traveling hotel.
Yes, that's right.
Incredible.
So, and the next people next to me, I asked them if I could store my food in their trailer, because I didn't want to store it in my tent, and the trees weren't built so I could hang it up there somewhere.
Bear bag.
Yeah, and they were very friendly, and they did this. So during this night, it was raining, and so that, of course, that made a lot of noise. You know, the rain coming through this underbrush and forest, and of course, I was always listening if the bears are coming.
Right.
But
incredible.
I was safe.
I want to point out one excellent piece of equipment that you have, if I can here.
Yeah.
See this right here?
Yeah.
That's your jet boil.
My jet boil, yes.
Those are awesome. Tell a little bit just briefly about jet boil.
It's a very small gas burner.
Yeah.
On in the bottom, and then you screw this cup on this gas boiler, and you can boil your soup, or
you had your hot meal there.
Yes.
Awesome. Oh, I can't believe how clean this is. Look at this here too. Nice fire pit, and really with the table and everything. Wow.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Nice.
Okay, we go on to the next one.
Yep, I think so.
Let's try this. There we go. Yeah.
Washing day.
You had a laundromat.
Yes.
Excellent. Good. Okay, and you let me know when you're ready for the next picture.
Yeah. Next one. Oh, wow. That was the path to the toilets. You have to, if you have to use the toilets. That was the path through it. So, but during the night, I was too afraid to use it.
Well, there's a lot of spaces for bears to hide right next to it too.
Yes, and all the noises.
Exactly. Wow, incredible, right? So now toilets, you said, did they have set up outdoor toilets for you?
They had, I think.
Is that our next picture?
Yeah,
maybe?
I think so.
Here we go.
Yeah, there it is.
Wow, luxury. Now, they had bathrooms. Did they have showers too in those? Some have showers. Douche?
I think so. I do not remember,
actually. You had rainstorms. You could stand out.
Yes.
So, okay, here we go.
And, they always said soap and things like that. If you smell like soap and deo, the bears, they smell it and then they come,
Oh, so they call it flavoring, right? Okay.
So you better smell like the bear.
Smell like the bear.
And then they won't come, maybe.
Okay, so for all of you single guys, bachelor out there, when we smell like the bears, it's a good thing. It's a good thing for us. Okay, so we'll write that down. That's a rule. Smell like the bears.
Yeah.
And watch the movie with Anthony Hopkins. Good.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Very good. Okay, next one.
What do we got?
Oh.
Cute. Who's this little cutie pie?
Yes, that's a little dog from the friendly neighbors next to my tent. And the day when I left and packed my things together, they asked me if they should take me and my bike up to the road again.
No way.
Yes.
So you didn't have to pedal back up that hill.
Nothing.
More angels showed up with their little dog and said, "How about we take you back up to the hill?"
Yes. Of course, nice. I didn't deny that.
Right.
But they had to promise me that they wouldn't tell anybody.
Okay, that'll be our secret.
Yes.
You won't tell anybody.
So when I come home and can bravely share that I biked from Calgary to Vancouver, so that nobody comes up and said, "No, we heard this story that you were putting your bike on a car and that you drove most of the kilometers."
Wow. Okay. And
No, no.
angels all along the way.
Yeah, more angels.
Excellent. Yeah, these are good little dogs like this are good for bears too. Seriously, they make so much noise.
Yeah.
The bears run away from the noise.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so next picture. There they are.
Here they are.
I see somebody's bike. Is that your bike in the back, or is that?
Yes.
Wow.
That's my bike.
So these are the other two angels that showed up and said, "Hey, can we take you back up that hill?"
Yes.
Wow.
I forgot where they came from.
They look like very nice, friendly people.
Yes, they were very nice.
Okay.
So they brought me the steep hill up again on the 40.
Okay. Here we go.
Yes.
Action photo.
Picture out of
Simplon is your bike. Huh?
Yes.
Okay. Simplon. There we go. At this point, you are 2,206 meters above sea level. That's what, 7,000 something feet?
Yes, I think so.
Well, for everybody doing this, Denver, Colorado is 5,280 feet, just 5,280 feet, and that's a mile up. And so she's half again as high as Denver, Colorado. She's what, over 2,000 feet over Denver, Colorado for all of our listeners in the Midwest. So you're up there. How'd you get up there? They drove you all the way to the top there?
No.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask you how much the tax. That was
our.
That's right. We're going to talk. That's right. So after you gained all that muscle getting up there. Yeah. No, I believe you biked up to that top. Now, what do you remember? What's so special about Highwood Pass here? Just besides the fact that it's so high.
No, but then it went down again.
Oh, so this was like the high point of the trip. Literally the high point.
Yes, one of the high points. Yes.
Oh, one of the high points.
Yes.
Well, how far did it go down? To the next mountain, or was it a constant up and down, or?
Oh, not a constant, but then it went up, down a little bit, and then I had to decide if I stay up in the mountains, or if I really follow this road down back, it would go down right back to the high altitude of Calgary.
The plains.
Yes,
wow.
Back to the plains.
Oh,
and I didn't want to do that.
No, you didn't want to lose your altitude.
Yes.
Go ahead.
And also the street down in the plains, I think it's a rather busy street because it's going down to Montana.
Okay.
And
if it's going down to Montana, it couldn't have been that busy at any rate. For all of the Montana
okay.
And for all those that live there, but yeah.
But the other street that would follow or stay in the mountains, it's called, I think on my map it said Trunk Road.
Okay.
It's also gravel road.
Okay.
It was also a gravel road. So, but I think you can see if you go further.
That's the next one. Okay, we'll do that.
Next one.
Again, look at all that gear you have on your bike. Wow. Here we go. And
this is going down now.
This is going down.
Yes, nice.
And so, but this wasn't the road going to Montana.
No.
Okay, good. Okay.
That was still
okay
in the Rockies.
Awesome.
Next one. So this is the crossroad where I had to decide: go I down the normal road, street road,
right,
down to the plain, or do I use the gravel road?
Okay.
So if I use the gravel road, it's 180 kilometers long. So no food, nothing on this way.
Wow.
Just some campgrounds. But I don't know what I would find there.
Right.
And I thought I'd give it a try because the first campground wasn't that far. I thought if it's really, really hard, I have to go back the next day, and then I have to go down to the plain.
Okay, wow.
So I gave it a try, and
so you took the 180 kilometer that road.
So I tried this gravel road.
Welcome to Canada.
Yes.
Look at this road.
And it's called Trunk Road because I guess they harvest a lot of wood there.
The trees.
Yes.
So that would be like the tree trunk road.
Yes.
And so there'd usually be a lot of semis on there with tree trunks.
Not a lot, but
Okay.
sometimes they showed up.
Let's
Yes.
send it here. Okay. Beautiful. Look at
Yes.
this. Look at you
Very
got to look at
beautiful.
all that while going down this road.
Yes. And the gravel wasn't too thick, so it worked. Next
Okay.
one.
Oh,
Here.
that's what I was talking
Yes.
about. I wasn't aware that this picture was coming.
Yeah.
So why do they call this trunk road again?
That's why.
That's
guess.
why. That's why.
So, and at this point, I was glad. I mean, I had space, so I left the road because it wasn't just one truck. It was 2 or 3 trucks.
Okay.
The first truck driver, he could see me, I guess.
Right. Yes.
But I wasn't so sure about the next one.
We can't see them.
So
usually that's the rule. If you can't see them, they can't see you. But
I left the road.
You got off to the side.
Yeah, I got off to the side and I used my air horn. You know, I had on my bike. I don't know if you could see that. Yes. Let's go back
to this picture
yes.
here.
Mm-hmm.
You go. No. Watch.
Okay.
Let's just do this.
Yes.
Let's come over here. Oh, you show the air horn.
Yes. This was so cool.
Where
I love
is it?
this. Here, this bottle right on top. This is the air horn. Yes.
It looks like a bottle.
Yes. It's a bottle, and I could pump it with my regular pump.
Yes.
I could fill it with air.
Yes.
And it was really loud. I was sure the guys in the truck could hear me.
You're kidding.
It's really loud.
Now, why did you have that air horn on there?
Actually, that was my protection against the bears.
Oh, okay. Was it a bear horn?
No.
Right.
It was just for, I don't know for what, traffic.
Okay, traffic.
But it's not allowed here in Germany to use it.
God bless you, Canada. That's incredible. And also for bears.
So, but I thought,
because if they can hear you, they'll run away. But
yes.
But semi-trucks, different story.
Yeah, they don't run away.
They don't run away. Okay.
But I thought, I was thinking about getting this pepper spray.
Yes.
But I thought if a bear comes so close that I can use pepper spray, I fall over. I can't do this.
Right.
And
the bear's like, thanks for the pepper.
Yes. So I felt more secure having this air horn.
Yeah.
Because then even from afar, I can make a lot of noise and hope the bear would run away.
Well, yeah, there's that, but there could be a lot of uses for that too. If something happened and you needed to make a loud noise for people to find you. Okay, so let's go back to the picture of the semi. I don't think pepper spray would work on the semi so well. No,
I don't think so either.
I haven't tried that either. But yeah. Okay, wow. So here we go. Logging trucks.
Yes.
Incredible. They're probably going, what's a biker on this road? So anyway, okay. Are we ready for the next one?
Yes.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we at here? Oh, so we see that these logging trucks aren't just little trucks with little things.
No.
Those are like incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You let me know when you're ready.
Yes. Oh, I can.
You want to? Yeah. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. I think I can.
I'll touch the mouse.
So I reached the first campground.
Okay.
This was the campground register.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you have to leave like your name, address, and telephone number or something there? Email? Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, this is 2007. No COVID-19. Here we go.
No.
Okay. Please register, which is smart. It's wise.
I registered there.
Wonderful.
And I looked around and there was no hut, no, actually no tents, nothing.
Oh.
I just saw one old car and it looked like it stood there for quite a while and no people around.
Wow.
So
bad joke. Did it have San Francisco license plates? No, there you go. Bad joke for those who understand, but go ahead.
But I found one car and tent and I thought that looked like somebody would live there, but there weren't people around. But I thought, okay, I put my tent up right next to them. so I'm not too lonely.
Right.
Lost
Way
in
out there in the
wilderness.
middle, whatever.
Mhm.
Okay, here again, wonderful table. Looks like a clean campground you have here. I see. Oh, there's a really great picture of the jet boil right there again.
Yes, again.
They are.
Right.
They're awesome.
And you see, all my food is stuffed in sealed plastic
Okay.
bags, so the bears could not smell it.
Right.
Not so easily, I hope.
Right. Well, number one for the bears, but all those other little guys that were there cheering you on too. They're interested in your food as well.
Yeah, that's true. And this is a black bag and with a long line, and I could, I throw this line over a branch, and then I could pull it up there.
Yeah, that's like a bear bag. Right? Yes.
So
incredible.
In the afternoon or evening, a couple arrived here with their little
trailer, a whole camper.
Whoops! What's that? That's wrong.
There you go.
Excuse me.
Whoops. Let's go over here a bit. Whoops. Can we do this? Oh, here's what's happened. Let me go back over here and we'll empty out this cache again. See this one here. Aufenser schließen. And come right back to your campsite. There we go.
Okay.
There we are. There's the campsite.
Yeah.
And you want to go to the next one?
Yes.
So I believe we can just go like this down here then.
Another.
Right. It must be a number thing, so we're going to do it this way. Watch this. 29.
30.
There we go.
I don't know why it's so small, but okay.
It's not small. Okay.
A very nice couple with their little boy.
Wow.
And they invited me for breakfast.
Incredible.
A really nice couple.
Angels with food again.
Again, yes. And I got breakfast with eggs and bacon. And I was sitting there really laughing and telling them, if I'm coming home and, next picture. Can we go here?
Let's try. Is this it?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yes,
it is. So they have an outdoor grill there.
Yes.
So they were like experienced campers.
Absolutely.
I mean, that last table was completely set and everything. And
yes, they loved coming out there. They were from Calgary, and they just loved coming out there. He was a social worker, and he said from time to time he needs coming out here and have nothing around himself
or people.
Yes.
Right.
So,
Thank you again, Canada, for feeding our German biker.
Thank you very much. So here you see
Wow, there's
me
a happy.
Enjoying a nice breakfast. And as you see, I go back looking into the green area, and then I laughed and I said, if I come home, I said, I hardly survived the Canadian wilderness,
Right.
It was so hard.
Wow.
I was always starving.
In 92-degree heat.
Yes.
33-degree heat. Let's go one more picture over.
Yeah.
Let's see. Somebody looks like they're having a happy time.
That was so good.
Was that coffee?
I guess, yes.
Eggs, bacon.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that Coffee Mate, next Nescafe.
Yes.
And ketchup for your eggs, too. That's good.
And here we didn't had any water. There was a well. You have to pump the water, but then you have to cook the water. You couldn't drink it like it right away. So I was very happy for every water I could get. And they had a lot of water with them in canisters.
Okay.
Yeah, so... And then he asked me about my plans.
Yes.
I said, I want to go along this trunk road to Crown's Nest. And he said, well, the next few kilometers, like maybe 15, 20 kilometers, they are working on the street and they're renewing the street. And renewing the street means they put a lot of gravel on the road for this heavy trucks.
Right.
That might be good for the trucks,
Right.
but very bad for bikers.
Oh, for bikers or anybody with normal tires.
Yes.
I know this from where I came from. Yes.
And so
It'll eat your tires.
they offered me to take my bike and me and
Again, this is the program called How I Hitched Rides with People all across Canada. No, anyway. No, that's awesome. They could help you too.
yeah, for the next
Wow.
15 kilometers.
Incredible.
They brought me to
Awesome.
where they
Yeah.
they started the work,
Yeah.
and after that it was fine.
Wow.
I could ride my bike there.
Fed you breakfast and gave you a
Yes.
ride.
Yes.
Day by day, hour by hour, she was led by the Spirit's power.
Yes.
Incredible.
Oh, and now I remember. I didn't meet them at the night. They came home rather late.
Yes.
So I just met them in the morning.
Wow.
And during the night, it was thunderstorm and rain and wind, and everything.
Oh.
And I was thinking back and forth, should I go further the street or not? Is this
Yes.
too much or not?
Wow.
God, please lead me, give me wisdom where to go, and so on. And in the morning,
Yes.
this couple
Showed up like angels.
Yes.
Wow.
Invite me and tell me about the condition of the road and that they help me over this and so on.
Yeah, we always say God loves Biker Girl best.
Yes.
Incredible. This is awesome. Practical prayers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're like, help me, Lord. Breakfast shows up.
Oh,
And real food.
good food.
Yeah.
So let's see. Here they are.
God bless them. Nice couple. Nice
Yes,
family.
very nice family.
You can tell they're outdoor people. Look at their baby buggy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and even that was 2007.
2007.
So that was still not so often seen.
That kid's about 8 years old now. They still talk about, remember that German girl came and ate breakfast with us? Yes.
I think the little guy doesn't remember me.
Probably not.
So
Great picture.
here I am on my own. Now I have no chance to go back.
The point of no return.
Yes.
Like they say in popular literature, you came to your Rubicon.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So the point of no return. This road looks like it starts to go up a little bit in the distance there. And for everybody on the side, I just want to say there too, that's the gravel over biking. I've biked in that before. That gets, So I did kilometers.
Yeah.
So the road cutting through the forest.
Yes.
What are we looking at here, Biker Girl? The road cutting through the forest. Okay,
Yes.
there we go.
Oh.
Hey, look at this little guy.
Is that the same?
Let me see. Let's see. Let's go down here a little bit here. No, that's not the same. This is new.
Okay.
He's a new little guy. And yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Right there.
Oh,
fun.
I thought I had some pictures from this. There was another very nice campground, but I think I took them out.
We'll see. Maybe. No, there might be some in the future. We'll see what happens here. Okay.
At the end of this gravel road, I had flat tires.
Oh. We were talking about that biking across the gravel. I think it was a real blessing that they could take you. Like I said, for that, it saved your tires and saved your bike. But gravel like that, ground like that is going to have an effect on your tires. Why don't you tell us about this?
So I had this little, let me see here. This is my plastic bowl. I can put some water in it so I can look for the hole in the tube.
Explain that just briefly. What'd you do?
I have to tear out the tube on the side, and then I put some. I roll it through this bowl of water. And some. Mir fehlen die Worte.
Sag es auf Deutsch.
Spüli.
Soap? Or
Yeah,
no?
some soap. Put some soap in it because
Okay.
then, if it comes air comes out, you see the bubbles
Okay.
better.
Okay.
So, but I couldn't find it. I was really frustrated.
Wow.
I couldn't find it. Then I thought maybe the ventil, the
Right.
what's
The air thing. So, yeah, the air thing.
valve? No.
The valve, the air
Valve.
valve. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. The valve, right.
Maybe this is. I changed that one, but it didn't help. So
Mhm.
I went through it again. Then a car came by, but he stopped, but he said he couldn't help me and
Right.
drove away. So I looked again, and then the third time I found the hole, and I
Wow.
could fix it.
Now, both tires were flat, you said?
No,
Or just one? Just one.
One
Okay.
was flat.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
So I was very happy, and it was maybe another 10 kilometers, and then I reached, I think this is Crown's Nest.
Incredible. Beautiful.
So that's like,
Beautiful.
you have the Rocky Mountains, the high mountains,
Mhm.
and this trunk road or whatever it's called.
Right.
It's going up and down, but it's in the mountains,
Right.
not down somewhere.
Right.
So, and from here, there's another pass. I go down into the next valley,
Yes.
direction west. Where do we go? Here.
Right there.
Okay. That was a more busy street, but still.
It had 5 cars on it. Yeah, it's more busy. Yeah. Regular Los Angeles traffic jam. No, anyway. It's Canada. Anyway, okay.
Yeah, Crown's Nest.
Crown's Nest.
Yes.
Everywhere they're warning about fires we see back then.
Yes.
Wow. Incredible. Beautiful. Oh, what's that? A taxi?
No, just I don't remember. It was big truck
Right.
from a company, and they, yeah.
From a mining company. It's a big,
Yes.
huge mining truck.
Yes.
Look at those tires. Incredible.
Cool, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Whoops.
Whoops. Hold on. Maybe the cache
Okay.
again. Hold on. Let's go back. Let's see what we have going on here. But those trucks, yeah, those trucks are usually from mining companies or something, and they fill those big guys up. Where are we at? Oh, there we are. Okay, we're there. Let me try this one. Did we do it so quick? Nope. Maybe it's a picture numbering thing. Because we should have that one next, right?
Mm.
That one. So let's just see what happens. Nope.
This is funny.
Yeah, it's really funny. It's a numbering thing. So 40X. Oh, it should have worked. Okay, here we go. We're fine. Elk River Hotel. Looks like a fine establishment. They serve Coca-Cola.
Yeah. Yeah, those shops. I was happy if there was a shop, where I could get something cold,
Yeah, exactly.
on the way.
Exactly.
So.
And so what? They had a little store down below, and they had rooms up top.
I don't remember. I took a picture because it looked cool to me.
Right.
And even the next ones,
let's try this. Oh, these are always fun.
Yeah.
But you never stayed here. You were always like camping, right?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Next one.
Okay. Oh, here. Why don't you do that? Then you know how.
Does it work? No.
Yeah, it works. Let's see.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey.
Just nice country.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh yeah, wildlife.
Lots of wildlife.
White-tailed deer.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Cute. But for some reason they were running away. So then I came to another campground. Sometimes it says campground on the map, and it's just a sign like this, and there's nothing around.
Oh.
So, but I camped there. So
you had a sign. You
yes,
camped there, right?
Because I was tired and I was done.
There you go. You were like, I'm camping here. We have a little lake in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So very nice and quiet place. And here I used my bag, you call it bear bag?
Bear bag.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
So I think, yes, later. somewhere nice.
Okay, great. And
So I put my stuff up there because I had nobody where I could ask.
that's
or
perfect, though. Look
stuff
at
my
that.
people, my
Very good
stuff.
job.
Mhm.
Now, where's it tied off? Is there a rope? Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
rope. Okay, I see it. Yeah.
Here's this rope.
There you go.
Yeah. Mhm.
Excellent.
So, and I had a good night's sleep. Oh no, I had a good night's sleep.
Okay.
And in the morning, what are you looking at?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the morning, I heard animals around me,
Big ones.
huffing, puffing.
Big ones.
Yes. And I was afraid.
Really?
Really, I thought, okay,
What-
now the bear found me.
What were the voices telling you?
The bear found you.
Wow. All that way in the bear got
And I
you.
waited. And of course, the air horn to make noise was
Right.
at my bike.
Oh.
And it sounded so close that I thought the bear is right in front of my tent.
Okay.
So I waited after a while, and it was always the same. So I thought, no, I have to take courage now,
Mhm.
or I lay here all the time.
Right.
So, and rush out of my bike and reach my bike to use the air horn. And when I came out, it was just cattle
Wow.
that broke loose somewhere. Some farmer lost them.
Oh.
And they weren't to be here.
Oh, okay. So they were cows that were lost.
Yes.
In Canada, do they have the finders keepers rule? Could you have kept those if you would have?
I don't know.
Well, they don't look like bears, but they look a lot like what they call slow elk. Slow elk. Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
And they were there just munching on the grass, having
Yes.
a great time.
Of course, that explained the noise I heard.
And you were praying practical prayers.
Yes.
Please, Lord, turn those bears into cows.
Yes, right. Oh my
That's
gosh.
horrible though when you don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
now it's funny. Now it's funny. Back then, not funny.
Yeah, not funny.
Okay.
Hmm.
Nice cows though.
So
Cranbrook, Invermere, Radium,
yeah.
Hot Springs. So what did you do? Did you take the path or
Yes, I'm just going.
kept going west?
Yes.
And where are we now?
Let me see. That's close to a lake. Another nice people who invited me to a big steak in the evening.
Wow. Notice all the child labor there,
Yes.
making them chop wood. What? This is another great. They have a lot of great campgrounds along the way,
yes,
don't they?
They have. That's great. They
Wow. Good
they
for
were
you,
here.
Canada.
And I camped here, and they invited me for.
Right.
Good
I see it was
steak.
laundry day again. I see they had a laundry
Yes.
mat. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you just hung it up on those ropes and waited for it to rain, right? Is that how it's done?
No, I washed it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
Sorry. Guy thinking there. And look at their wonderful camper they had with an awning. And,
Mm-hmm.
hey, wonderful. And you had great neighbors. And you said they fed you again?
Yes, big steak. Big
Wow.
steak.
Well, we saw the cows. We just saw the cows. So.
Yeah. No, really, I have to
Excellent.
say, really, a lot of nice people. And for me, it was also a good school of overcoming my shyness, because a lot of times something was missing, or I had to ask for something, and I had to talk to people.
You had to talk to
Yes.
people, right? And now, folks, Biker Girl talks to thousands, if not tens of thousands
Yes.
every week.
I
You
don't.
kind of got rid of that shyness. That's not really you anymore. You're kind of a talker.
Yeah, it
You
got
like
better,
people.
I guess.
You're a lot better.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, here's a library, and libraries had, in those times, they had computers, and that
Oh.
gave me access to being online.
Wow.
No, I had no mobile phone or something like that.
It's 2007.
Yes.
Right.
So I went there, and I could book. No,
Go
what's
back.
that?
Go back.
That's not the right
There's
one.
a numbering thing here.
Let me see.
Here, let me drive for
Okay.
a little bit. Yeah,
Mhm.
because then we'll just.
Excuse me, people. It's with the numbers. It doesn't work like we planned
Okay.
to.
There you are.
It's further
Here was the
down.
city. Did you? Okay, we got there.
Yep, further down.
Nice people, nice kids. Down to the library, right?
So, and I could.
Here, go in.
Here's the next one. That's inside the library. Yes, and you could.
Wow.
Sit there on a computer, and as you see, a lot of people were using it.
Let me try this one. Hold on.
Not so many people had computers at home.
Yeah, really. I mean, back then we
Yes.
really forget that. We think everybody's got a smartphone, whatever else like that. But hey, that gave you internet. I think I remember you typing, and we were all happy for the proof of life.
Yes.
That you were there. So excellent.
Yeah. That was really something.
There we go. Try. Let's try clicking on there again.
Here again.
Oh, there we go. Pacific time zone.
Okay.
Set your time 1 hour. Now that's cool. I haven't seen that a lot anywhere, right? It's like you cross time zones, so you better set your clock. That's good.
Yes, and I gained an hour that day. That was good.
Good. You got an extra hour.
Yes.
Biking. Good. Okay. Ice cream.
Ice cream, cappuccino.
Great food.
Yes.
Ice cream.
Help me surviving.
It did. Oh wow.
Another nice lake.
Where are we at here? Do you know
No, I don't know.
They've got so many nice things.
So many nice pictures.
The logs are gone on the semi. See that? It's empty now.
Yes. Sometimes at some streets you really had to watch those trucks because they were just racing through.
Did you pray for the traffic a lot? Probably not enough to pray for, but you still. Lord, help me get across this bridge.
Yes.
This is iconic. Look at this. With all the saws up top, you see there,
Yes.
all the logging stuff.
Yeah.
Another one of those little, was this a little store? Was this a shed? Or
I don't know. Just, it was there.
It was there. You took a picture.
Yeah.
Cool. Goat Mountain Soap Company. With ice cream again.
Yes.
You're always showing up at places with ice cream.
Yeah, that's where I stopped.
There you go. There we go.
Country.
Kootenai. Yes.
Yes, I think it's getting hot now. In the mountains, it was cooler.
Okay.
So getting down there, it was
very
warmer.
Hot.
Yes. And it's a very fruitful area.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Yes, you could see.
Now, I know you, biker girl. And you really, was this your order? This is what you bought, right?
No.
Right? Because usually for those of us that know biker girl, everything on there is like her menu.
It looks good, doesn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful. I want the cherries.
It looks so beautiful.
Yes, I want the cherries.
Yeah.
Apples. Look at all the peaches.
It's a very fruitful plain or area there. And you could see it in the in the stores and even shops.
Look at those tomatoes.
Yes, awesome.
Incredible.
Awesome.
Incredible. So did you really stock up there? Or what?
I never stocked up because
you got to carry it, right?
Yes, I have to carry it.
Or replenish your supplies.
Yes, for that day.
Or the other thing is like, hey, I'm here and I'm going to eat the heck out of this here, then go on. Okay.
That was
the plan.
Right.
That was the plan.
Oh, some more bikers.
More bikers.
The bikers were really friendly all the time.
That's usually it. The people that are like bikers like that are. They're interesting people. The sign even says, look out for the bikers.
Yes. Oh, I remember in Norway, I experienced that the bikers, they always greet each other when they see each other. Right. So the bikers in Norway, they greeted me too. And I found that so funny.
In Norway?
Yeah. I mean, the motorbikers,
In Canada?
No, that was in
Norway. Okay, there you go. Okay.
But they were friendly too, very much. Awesome. Here's another.
There you go.
Here we are waiting for a ferry to cross over a lake.
Right.
And they came up to me and asked me where I'm going. And yeah.
Happy, friendly biking couple.
Yes.
There you go. Couples that bike together, stay together.
Here they are. We're waiting.
Beautiful.
Another nice campground.
That was your campground.
Yeah.
Did you stay there?
Yeah, I stayed there.
Your hotel.
Yes.
Incredible. Canadian hotel.
But as I said, oh, yes, another prayer answered. This was my sunglasses, and I broke them. And those sunglasses weren't very expensive, but they were so precious to me because I could fit them on top in my helmet. I could stuck them in the helmet.
In the helmet, okay.
If I didn't need them,
Right.
And that was so practical. And then I was very sorry when it broke. So I prayed because I needed some replacement.
Right.
And the next day I went into a little shop, and they had it was not this brand, but they looked very, very similar.
Mm-hmm.
Too sad I don't have a photo from the replacement.
Right.
But it really looked like this one, and it fit exactly in my helmet.
Incredible.
I could stuck it up there.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Another practical prayer.
Yes. Very good. Then I met, that was Christine Lake, I think. I met those two nice ladies.
Wow.
Very friendly. Outdoor ladies. They did paddling in Alaska and hiking in Alaska with a guide to protect. So they are protected from the grizzlies.
Right. The bigger grizzlies. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had a whole group of women they love to do outdoor things with.
Wow.
And right here they are invited for an anniversary of one of their friends.
Right.
So they weren't hiking here or so. They just stayed. Stayed. And so we got talking, and finally Jane, that's this lady, she was from Vancouver, and she was from Vancouver Island. And she said, hey, if you're coming to Vancouver, then you can stay at my place.
Well, that's wonderful.
So I left, they were with the car, and I gave her some stuff I didn't need anymore because, in the mountains you need more stuff to keep you warm.
Right.
And I could leave it with her.
Yes.
And knew I had a place where I could stay in Vancouver.
That's awesome. Taken care of ahead of time.
Yes.
2 more angels.
Yes.
And that's not their car with the canoe in the back, or?
I think so. It is.
Oh, really? So they did a lot of canoeing, you said, or?
Yes, canoeing, biking,
everything.
Everything.
And look, they got big smiles on their faces.
Yes.
Okay.
That's their little dog. Oh.
Whoops.
That's my alarm.
What?
Can I stop?
Go grab it? No, go grab it really quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So that's our little dog?
Yes. It doesn't work.
I don't know why it keeps going back. Wow. It might have been with something with the numbers at the front. I just don't know, but we'll find happy little dog and
saying goodbye.
There you go. Saying goodbye.
Yes.
And
next one.
Let's try this again.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's there you go.
I think it's always with a 0 because this is 60.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this one. These are just some nice country pictures.
Wow.
Oh, thank God that was the only cougar I met.
Wow. And you outbiked
mountain lion. Yeah.
They just had something that was all over the internet where this 26-year-old guy, he was approached by a cougar.
Oh.
And whatever. Yeah. So here's the big hint, people. Pick up the rock and throw it at him because that's what scared him away. So how did you get away from this cougar?
If you have a chance, because usually they
jump.
They jump from behind.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's
So-
why you always turn around and look behind you while you're hiking.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I just paddled away.
Good.
He
Got
let me
away
go.
from that one.
Yes. So, oh yes. Now I come into it's what's a Soyuz? I
The
don't remember.
Soyuz?
A
I don't know.
Soyuz. It's very hot, very warm area down there.
Mhm.
And there they had this dry flat tires.
Mhm.
This is flat tires. And because of those, they have little thorns. It doesn't
Ah.
look like very dangerous. Here
Right.
this is not a good
Oh.
picture, but it's under my shoe.
Your shoe.
My shoe. They are
Right.
small and just,
Yep.
but they go through everything.
Yep.
They're really going through everything. So
Mhm.
I not only had flat tires, but I had flat tires all over the place.
Oh boy.
I couldn't
Patch it.
patch it.
Just one.
So I had to exchange the tube.
Oh.
For exchanging the tube,
Mhm.
as bikers might see, I don't have Shimano here. I have Rohloff.
Yes.
That's something else. And because I had panic, I thought, oh my gosh, I don't know how to do this, and to get the wheel out there.
Right.
So I thought, oh, no problem. I'm in the city. I just bring it to a repair place.
Yes.
The guy at the repair place said, we don't know how to do that.
Okay.
They could change the front wheel. That was easy to do,
Right.
but not the back wheel.
Right. Because the roll-offs don't come off so easy, do they?
Yeah, if you know how to, it's very easy.
Okay.
But if you don't,
Okay.
yeah.
Not so easy.
Not so easy.
Okay.
Later on, I found that I at home I copied the papers where it's described, and I had it in my backpack.
Mm-hmm.
But because of my fears, I didn't see it.
Oh no.
So, and I thought, oh, I must have left it at home.
Oh boy.
So I couldn't figure it out. This guy is the manager of the campground where I stayed.
Yes.
And
Yes.
he offered me his help.
Yes.
I said, I'm very sorry. I know there's a trick. I don't know how to do that.
Right.
And he said, well, we can try. And I don't remember how long, but he really worked long on this. And he didn't do it the right way.
Yes.
He didn't lose the screws that
You're supposed to.
yeah, supposed
Right.
to lose. But I have no idea how he managed it, but he managed it. He replaced the tube.
Wow. And when did you find the paper showing you how to do this?
I think at the end of my trip.
The end of your trip.
Yes.
Isn't it amazing sometimes how fear just blinds you?
Yeah.
Yep. Wow.
This was a very prayerful day because, I pushed this flat through the whole city to this bike shop.
Oh.
Then I waited
Oh.
2-3 hours. Then I got my bike back,
Mhm.
and he said he can't help me. Then I pushed it back up the hill to the
Right.
campground and didn't know what to do. Then
So you spent all day pushing a bike with a flat tire around.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Incredible. But the guy could help. Well,
Yeah.
bless him. Wow.
And I
Incredible.
prayed. I said, Lord, there were so many situations where you helped me through. Please, I know this is stupid. I should have. The bike was new to me too.
Right.
I should have learned it beforehand,
Right.
how to do it, and
Right.
practiced it more.
Right.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, but God had
There you
mercy
go.
on me
But
again.
you had it. Yeah.
Yes.
Amen. There you
There
go.
he is.
There
He
you
is
go.
happy, and I'm happier.
Exactly.
Here, can you see? There's air in the tire.
Air in the tire and a Swiss.
Oh.
Oh, who are these guys?
Yeah. So I'm on my way. Next hills are waiting for me, and I'm going uphill, huffing and puffing, and then other bikes are passing me.
I understand. I understand. That happens to me when I bike too. Other bikes pass
I
me.
thought, oh my
Yes.
gosh. it's not just one biker. No, it's a lot of bikers passing me. So then I come up the hill, and there they stand and clap and receive me, you know?
Oh, they're clapping that you finally made it, huh? That's hilarious.
They were so funny. And they were asking me about the bike and the saddle and the gears. And, you're the hero of the day with all this luggage, you know?
And you came up that hill. These guys look like they're part of a little racing team or something.
They were training for Ironman.
Oh.
And they told me I'm on the training tour, you know, this is
great. Yeah.
Where
there you go.
I should not be surprised if more people are showing up because they are training on this.
So there you are, just trying to bike across Canada, and you're on the Ironman route. Wow. We don't call her biker girl for nothing, right? Yeah. They were probably like, nobody rides this road with all the stuff you do. And yeah.
Oh, so that was son and dad. This was his dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. And buddy.
Yeah.
They probably took a picture going, guys, you never guess what we saw on the Ironman route today. Biker girl with a fully loaded bike. There you go.
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah, looks like you guys had a good time. There they go.
Here they go.
They didn't have as much baggage as you did.
No,
so
no.
That's why. Okay.
So as I said, very fruitful area.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of orchards.
Orchards.
Yeah.
Orchards. Right.
Mm-hmm. So cherries, apricots, peaches, nectarines, plums, all kinds of good stuff. Mm.
Wow. Whole truck full.
Oh.
What's this?
Yeah. You see, is this 80?
Hold on. Are we at the end of the journey? No. Let's go. So when we do it, it likes to fill up the cache. No, here we go. And we're here. How's that? Right after the truck was this.
Yeah, but it's 70. So it's always with a 0 at the end where it's...
It is with the 0. Okay. What's this? I see your helmet there.
Yeah, that was another I was going up to a pass.
Right.
I think Allison Pass, or I don't remember. But it was really hot.
Yeah.
And it was steep, like 8 degrees, 9 degrees.
Unbelievable.
And some of the trucks used this road too, and they were huffing and puffing, but they were faster than I was.
Oh.
And I was sweating. I don't know if you had that, but you know, the eyebrows couldn't hold my sweat.
Yeah.
So the sweat would come into my eyes.
Oh.
I was so hot, and I was sitting on this bike, and I saw out under my helmet, I saw there is a car standing next to the road.
Yes.
But I couldn't see if somebody is in there. So my hope was, if somebody's in there, maybe usually they have coolers in their cars. Maybe they have something cold for me.
Oh.
So, but then I came closer. It took a while. You see this.
It's whining.
Yeah. So I thought, okay, there is no one in this car because no one sits there for such a long time, you know?
Right.
Then finally I came close, and yes.
2.
No, let's go there.
Let's see if that works.
Oh, 9 degrees.
Just 9 degrees?
Yeah.
Okay, just 9. Okay. That is very steep.
Whoops.
11%.
Yeah, that was another place, but I put it in here. Sorry.
Still.
So, and this was the car. And yes, somebody was sitting in there. And as soon as I reached the car, he came out of the car and he said, "Wow, what a hot day. We bought some ice cream, too much ice cream for the kids, and we have some left over. Do you like some ice cream?"
What did you answer? Did you like ice cream?
I think I was too tired to answer something. This was a big chunk of ice cream.
Wow.
And this was so good.
From Dairy Queen. We know what those are. Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
Those are called dilly bars. Yes. You got an extra dilly bar.
It helped me to cool down. It was so good.
Yeah.
I tell you, it's not, I had enough water with me, you know?
Really?
But I was just It was too
Wow.
hot. And also here,
Wow.
I go back. No,
We're at
sorry.
9%.
Here you
Yeah.
can see, you can't just hop to the side and have some shade. There is no shade.
There is nothing.
It's just you're, although there are woods, you can
Over
see
there,
some woods,
right.
but it's,
You can't get to them.
no, you can't get to them. Okay, where's the ice cream?
Wow, that a nice
Yes, ice
family.
So he waited there at least 10 minutes. I mean, I saw him from afar. They
Right.
probably they took me
Right.
and saw me, and then they decided, okay, we sit here and wait for her.
That girl looks hot. Right. She's like really hot. I mean, yeah.
Oh boy.
Maybe it was all the water you were leaving behind you with sweat, huh? But really, who does that? Who
I
does
don't
it
know.
anymore? That's really, and then they have an extra dilly bar.
That night before that was the only time I met bikers on the road. They were always traveling with baggage.
Yes.
It was two Swiss guys. And
okay.
the next night I met them again on the next. So they took the same road.
Okay.
And we were talking about this road.
Right.
So I told them about this this person who stopped and gave me an ice cream. They couldn't believe me, and they envied me, and they thought.
So nobody was waiting with ice cream for them.
No.
Only biker girl.
They had no words.
Maybe they didn't pray practical prayers.
Okay, probably.
All right, but that's called Providence.
Yes,
right
yes, that's big Providence.
Dairy Queen.
Yes. Yeah,
somebody looks warm there.
Yes.
Somebody looks warm.
But still, I had enough energy to take this photo.
Yeah, you did. Take the photo and then go sit down quick.
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
Yes. And acting exhausted.
No, I was. Doesn't look like you were acting too much.
No, this was actually, there was a little shade.
Mm-hmm.
You see, that was very rare.
One other thing too, explain your shoes.
Oh, those are biker shoes. Shoes with, I can einhaken.
Click them.
Click in my pedals.
On your pedals. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Incredible.
Oh, wow. This is already Vancouver.
Wow.
Is that right? Or
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You and then this one.
Yeah, there are. I have more pictures in between, but no more testimonies so far. Mm-hmm. Except, I mean, it's a testimony. I made it.
That you made it through.
I made it. Yes.
Yeah, with all those rides and all those meals. Wow, you made it through.
Yes.
No. God is good.
This is Vancouver.
Look at Vancouver.
It was so nice that I could stay at Jane's home.
Yes.
Because then I made the whole trip. I made in 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
And my plane, I booked the plane, so I had 4 weeks. So I had another week, so I could, and I could use that to visit friends in Seattle.
Wonderful.
Ron and Susan.
Wonderful.
But not with my bike.
Oh,
I left my bike at Jane's house and all my stuff, and then took the bus down to Seattle.
Okay.
But that was really a treat. That was her house. That was my bedroom. Living like a queen.
Yeah.
You know, the end of my journey.
Hey, you made it.
She made a really nice meal. She had a beautiful garden.
Right.
Very kind and nice.
What a great landing place at the end of that adventure.
I had booked at the youth hostel there in Vancouver, but you know, it made such a difference to me, you know, getting there and then telling her some stories and showing some pictures, and that was really,
Like I would say, what a great place to decompress after that big trip.
Yes.
Go and relax in this beautiful place and with beautiful people.
Yes. And then I bought some new plastic foil.
Well, look at that.
And it was no problem. I get it in any shop.
And your bag showed up there.
And my bag showed up. Yes. So I had all the material and could wrap it up as it was. And I'm still riding this bike, so it came home safe.
The bike, wow. To this day, you're still riding this bike.
Yes.
That's like what, 13 years? If this was
Yeah.
2007,
Yeah.
2020, 13 years.
Yeah.
It's quite a bike.
Yes.
And you ride a lot. That's why we call you Biker Girl.
That's right. Oh,
There we go. This is great.
And this was like the cherry on the top that I could visit Susan and Ron in Seattle.
Yes.
Because I don't have so much occasion to see them and to visit them.
Right.
And this was, so to say, just around the corner.
There you go.
I think I have one picture from Ron. It's not working.
Oops, you got it. That's the left click.
Oh.
On planet Earth, it's a left
Excuse
click.
me. Yeah.
There we go.
Here's Ron showing me his library from Luther.
And Bunyan, that's Bunyan down here.
Ah,
the
Bunyan.
white ones,
Okay.
Bunyan ones, yes.
Okay. Yes.
Exactly. Ask me how I know. Yes. Okay, there you go.
Okay, I think that's it. Let's see. There's
no.
No, here I am. Jane also brought me to the airport with all my stuff.
Beautiful.
You see, all my bags are in this big bag. This is a very light bag, and I put all my loose stuff in here and wrapped it. So yeah, this was my carry-on, and this was my bike.
The whole bike.
Yes.
Incredible. And you have all your arms and legs and fingers and toes.
Yes.
There you go. And you made it there. A-okay.
And I'm not pregnant, as it looks like, but
no, you're no.
I have
that's your shirt.
Yeah.
Explain. This is cool.
This is my passport and all my
money belt, passport belt.
Yes, my
bulletproof
stuff.
vest.
Yes.
Yeah, bear whistle, probably air horn.
Yes, you see my substitute glasses.
Right up there, the sunglasses. But those were the substitute glasses.
And they fit right in here in my helmet.
In your helmet.
Yes.
Incredible.
Really, really good.
How God took care of that.
Those were just some of the miracles and providence and answered prayers. God really blessed me on this tour. And I had a lot of occasion to learn how to pray and to trust God and to ask Him for what I needed.
And what's incredible is that it really showed, it was like day by day.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It wasn't like the whole trip, you're like, okay, everything's going to be okay and everything's going to be whatever. It was, I would say, a walk with the Lord.
Yes.
But it was like biking with the Lord. And but I mean that it's amazing the people that you met along the way. Great people. And,
yes. Awesome.
And they fed you. And I remember you telling stories about this. And it's like you were by yourself, but you were never alone.
Yes. Yes.
Right. And even the times you were alone, you weren't alone. You know, God's watching out. And hey, you had times with great people that you met. But then that one lake picture when you had it all by yourself there, that's just unbelievably beautiful.
Yeah.
Incredible.
That was a real adventure.
That was filled with ice cream.
Yes. Lots of ice cream.
That was, but I think it's so great that family, and didn't that family look nice? You had the husband and the wife and their kids there. And what a heart that they had. That they said, you know what, let's pull over to the side of the road. We got some ice cream.
That's awesome. Huh?
It looks like this biker girl coming up could really probably use an ice cream.
Yes.
And boom. And you could.
And I mean, they were probably on their way on a holiday or
somewhere.
I don't know. And the kids were sitting in the car, you know? I mean, if you have kids in the car, you don't want to sit there just 10 minutes, you know? I mean, I know kids.
You don't want to sit there too long. But but they had ice cream.
Yeah.
So. But toy boom is always good. Yeah. So it's good. Yeah. Wonderful. And so
lots of favor.
You flew from here. Your bike is still in one piece.
Yes.
You're still riding this bike 13 years later.
Yes.
You're still walking around 13 years later without the money belt and the passport belt, your passport stuff. So anyway, incredible. And those are those biker pants or like hiking pants?
Those hiking pants.
Hiking pants where you could unzip them and they became shorts. Awesome.
And lots of
and you came back. Wow.
Yeah.
And so and like Canada was the big one. With all the little trips, all the little trips in Norway and Switzerland and also in Germany and whatnot. Yeah. So what an adventure.
That was really great.
And again, too, with all the, again, like today we said, it's like, and just with all the practical prayers,
Mm-hmm.
and God answered your prayers, and God answered even in ways, I think that's really cool on how step by step or pedal by pedal, God was with you there.
Yes.
That's cool. Okay. Is there anything else you'd want to add to this wonderful testimony or this wonderful journey we've just been on? Any other cool quotes from people? Jesus told me. I love the part too where the guy's like, well, Jesus told me to get more food or whatever, and the guy's laughing. I'm like, yeah, when do you talk to Jesus?
Yes.
Hey, buddy, it's not when he talks to Jesus, it's when Jesus talks to him. So anyway, and the Bible says that too. So anyway,
that was really cool.
Well, that's
the first day was really outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
Even the whole trip was outstanding, but the first day was really, God was showing me, yes, it's okay. It's okay. Yes, I'm caring.
Yeah, I got you. You're okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Do you want to pull the camera back just a hair? I don't know if we're getting the entire picture there. There you go. Because we were showing your sunglasses earlier. We were showing the sunglasses.
Okay, yes.
And how they fit into your helmet there, right?
Yes.
Notice she's still smiling. and that smile isn't, thank God I get to go home again.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, I had a great trip. I'm ready.
And you see my face. I wasn't starving.
You're fine.
No, I'm fine. Yes,
Right.
I was well fed.
Yes. But again, that's the money belt and the passport thing under her shirt there.
Yes.
So, she's packing. It's a bulletproof vest. So, well, praise the Lord. Well, thank you for sharing all of that.
Oh, you're
today.
more than welcome.
Thanks for coming in, sharing on this. And another Biker Girl exclusive. I will be attaching in a link here somewhere on the video the other little program you did on the Elvis New Heart Network. You did one
in German, yes.
In German.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, folks, this was all in English today, too.
Yes.
If you didn't notice. So anyway, praise the Lord. Well, hey, thanks for coming in today and sharing all of this. This was a project you wanted to do for a long, long time, and I'm so happy we could do it today. And we just want to say thanks to all of our listeners. We want to send a shout out and a shout out to all of our Canadian friends.
Especially.
And Canadian listeners, and say, hey, yeah, Biker Girl survived going across your country there like that. So,
I loved it.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, she still talks about it to this day, and we got wonderful pictures.
Yes,
so.
yes.
Praise the Lord. What a great message for all of us there, too, on practical prayers and praying practically day by day. So, Lord, help us. Well, good. Biker Girl, happy you survived. Happy you came back well. It's good.
Thank you very much for having me here. And if you have any questions for me, then write it down.
Right. Leave it in the comments below. Please hit thumbs up on this video here too. Subscribe. And by the way, you can hear Biker Girl weekly at our Sunday service at 11:30 in the morning, Central European time. She's the one that makes me sound so good in German, right? So praise the Lord. It's really good. But hey, leave a comment. Like the video, leave a comment down below. If you have questions, leave those down below. Leave your question. And if you have a question, please remember to put an email address on there so that we can respond back to you.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So until then, welcome back here to Germany. Here we are. Wow, a trip through time back to 2007. And we really enjoyed this today. So we look forward to hearing all of you on our Sunday services and with Tuesdays with Elvis. So again, this has been Biker Girl. Okay, I say bye-bye and thank you for listeling. Yes, thanks for listening. Thanks for being around, watching, listening, and enjoying this with us. And we look forward to seeing you all of you at our next broadcast.